On our way, we just left our house. First time going to Europe, Paris, tonight, overnight red eye. This is our second time in Centurion, but this time she can eat.
Yes.
Before she was getting ready for competition. Yo, this is nuts. Here's my control to lay it down flat. They gave me like a dental kit. I don't know how this works. Maybe this comes out somehow. Got a lot to figure out here. Oh, there we go. First glimpse of France. Give me a quick rundown on the best flight ever.
Best flight ever. I got to lay down. I had awesome food and it was healthy. It wasn't like the crap you get in the back.
And they were so nice.
They were so nice.
We weren't with those cattle in the back.
I never drink juice. I don't think I'm really supposed to drink juice. Sorry, Sam, but I had amazing juice. I had the whole damn glass, plus a fruit plate.
I got 3 hours of sleep laying flat down, so that's good.
Yeah.
So our first vegan stop was this place. It was called Wild in the Moon. It's between Burger King and McDonald's, but it's all vegan and it's awesome. Day of walking all around Paris and kind of getting the lay of the land, we have stopped here at the Flores Restaurant and Brasserie. I have no idea if I'm saying that right, but Julie's got her opposing drinks of cafe and Prosecco, and we're gonna order some dinner. And here is our vegan poke bowl. Okay, so it's day 2. Julie is waiting for her coffee and we're taking a tour. Over here we have a bunch of Olympic stuff going. We're at the Castel Cafe, cute little place. But check this out. It's just a cool little scene here. Julie. We're underneath the Eiffel Tower now. Pretty cool. So we're on the second floor of the Eiffel Tower right now, which is about 360 something feet up. This tall area is Monmartre. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. You got the Seine River. Here's another view of the Seine. The old French palace. So this is the moat for the Louvre. We're actually going in today. She's not waiting for me. So we're gonna go into the Louvre. We're actually under the pyramid that everybody sees. So we're just getting some tickets validated and then we're gonna go in. So we're actually in the fortress before the Louvre was built. This is actually the moat, and this held the bridge up to get into the fortress here. Stolen. Look at this crowd for the Venus of Milo. This is actually the statue of Nike, or Nike, means victory in Greece. Look at this place. This is too overwhelming. I don't even really ever think about this stuff, but holy crap. So this is what she thinks she should be wearing. So this is the room for the Mona Lisa, the most famous painting in the world. Everybody will be fighting and elbowing each other for Mona Lisa, but here's another Leonardo da Vinci painting right here that nobody even seems to stop at. Julie's going to the metro. Let's see if she does it right. She's in. Comes out. Yeah. Made it. Just came out of the metro. Julie's excited. She left me in the dust. So Vincent van Gogh lived here on the 3rd floor. Monmartre. Sacré-Cœur. So we're stopping for a little drink in Monmartre before we head back down to our hotel to, yes, work out before we go back out tonight after consuming a little alcohol. So this is the famous love wall of love. I think a lot of people propose here, and it's been on Emily in Paris and shows up on all the vlogs on YouTube. It's got love in like 200 different languages or something like that. Neat little area. Julie's trying to get hit in the bike lane. This lady don't care. She's like, all right, we're at Land of Monkeys. This is like a famous like bakery. Look, 100% vegan. Let's go see what we got. Okay, so we walked like 22,000 steps at least today so far, and it's still early, so we're having some vegan treats. What is it called? What's it called? Not a bakery. No, it's like boulangerie. I'm depending on Julie for all of my French because all I know is oui, s'il vous plaît, and merci. And I still speak Spanish to all these poor people. It's 9 o'clock at night, and we're working out. Look at how nice my arms look in place. So tired. Got that on camera. Of course, we're the only ones here. Oh, Red Bulls. It's got enough. We'll make it work. Renting a car has been stressful for the first 3 or so kilometers, but hopefully once we get out of the city, this will be easier. It's like the Arc de Triomphe or something like that. Chateau de Chambord. So here's what looks like the front entrance. This place was built in 1519 and finished in 1547 as a hunting lodge for King Louis I, I believe. So these, even though they have scales and aren't anatomically correct, are symbols. These are all salamanders. It's all over this castle. It was an emblem of King Francis I. And I think they kind of made them synonymous with dragons, which might be why. Because it's also the myth of somebody who's slain a dragon with one stroke. I don't really understand all of it. I can't keep up. Oh, well, look at this. We're pretty high. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna look at the gardens real quick. I'm blown away. There she is. I said we should stick together because there's way too many spots to get lost, but she's like a kid in a castle out here. It's kind of what our lawn looks like. All right, so we stopped at this thing called a domain, which is supposed to be like a vineyard. And their sign there, as I translated it, said, if absent from the cave, which is like a cellar, hit the home next door. So I'm gonna go knock on some stranger's door in France. Let's see what happens. So that was a bust, and I'm trying to find a wine tasting room in some weird little Cheverny town, I think it's called. I talked to the winemaker, and we did Google Translate back and forth for 5 times. 5 minutes, and now here I am. And I'm trying to go with the sure thing and find a wine tasting thing. And I'm gonna go from there. So we're gonna see if we can find something to do here. I've seen stuff like this in the States. There's like 100 and something to taste from. Of course, I had to go with the salamander wine. I didn't even know what it is because this is just too overwhelming. I'm just gonna do my tasting, which is a lot. Of course, Julie's reading every description to make sure she gets the best wine. Okay, so there is 108 wines here, so I'm just going with the ones that have some sort of animal on them because I'm not about to read all this stuff. Okay, so we're back from a day looking at chateaus, castles, having a little bit of wine and exploring.
Now we're going to dinner.
Yeah, exploring a
Nice
weird little town. Yeah, now we're gonna walk through a vegan restaurant I've been eyeing up all week, and it's. There's Quiet Streets, got one of the top-ranked vegan restaurants in the city, Le Potager de Charlotte. Since I'm into butchering French. All right, so first we got these rice and chickpea pancakes, marinated sesame tofu start. Main dish, I have like roasted eggplant with all kinds of stuff, and Julie's got some crazy salad as usual. And now dessert, some chocolate mousse and what's that?
Strawberry and granola.
Is it night 3?
Yes.
Night 3. We have more drinks out at a cafe. Here's what we're looking at. It's just good for people watching. You see that people do this like all night everywhere here. Although it's a little more busy tonight on a Thursday. Running in the rain in Paris. Before going to Versailles today. That's the famous opera house. Probably the most famous opera house in the world. Well, unfortunately, it's being redone on the front. So I'm waiting for my Uber right now. We're gonna go to a meeting spot, take a tour over in Versailles. It's like the craziest palace, maybe in the world. So I'm walking with my tour group right now. We're heading around the side of Versailles. They have a special access over here. So this is our first room in Versailles. This was the Queen's room. So basically this is where Julie would sleep. Uber from Versailles to go to that Cloud Cakes vegan coffee shop. Man, Paris is absolutely loaded with cool areas. I cannot believe it. And you know this isn't me. I'm impressed. Okay. And she has pancakes coming still.
It's all just to taste it. It's a waste of money, I know. Whatever.
She's been waiting for this croissant the whole time. We finally got one. All right, so we just had a lot of vegan food. This place.
I took plates of everything.
Accidentally left sunglasses at home, and God forbid. She poops everywhere, and it takes forever. It's been a while. Okay, so a little quick research walking up this hill. We're in the heart of the Latin Quarter, which is a famous neighborhood here in Paris. The Pantheon is more than just a dome. It was the largest dome in the world for 1,300 years. So that thing is at least 1,300 years old, which is pretty insane. Okay, so I haven't watched it, but this is Emily in Paris's apartment building, and she had a birthday party here or something. And what else? You tell me about Emily in Paris.
Well, that lady's taking a picture. That's what her apartment door was.
Okay.
And then she would sit in this park, but they had a birthday party for here and all that other stuff.
Okay.
That's when, I can't remember the girl's name, found out that she slept with Gabrielle, who is a chef at this restaurant.
Taranera? Okay.
Gabrielle.
Headed to Cafe de Flore. This is famous for a lot of old philosophers and artists that used to meet here all the time. And then, of course, Emily in Paris. I say, okay, so Cafe de Flore was a bust because we like to sit out here on the sidewalk and people watch. So we got this really cool spot down by the Louvre. Julie says the waitresses here are the best looking we've seen.
I expected to see these like super hot models, like French women, and we haven't seen them. So finally we're seeing some pretty ladies. Just saying. That's what I had in my head.
All right, so this porn star martini was something I wasn't going to order, even though it looked good on the menu. I saw it on another one. Julie's going to try it. You take a little swig of, well, you should take the whole shot, but we're going through it. A little swig of Prosecco for your palate, and then this, which is like vodka and pomegranate and all kinds of stuff. And it's pretty damn amazing. All right, I'm going to give you a good tip here that we kind of figured out. Check this out. All right, this is not a typical French cafe, but if you want somewhere to just have a really clear view down by the Eiffel Tower and just have a drink, and then we're sitting here waiting to watch it sparkle because Julie wants to see it sparkle, not me. Right here. Firmin Le Barbier. We got, it doesn't matter, just Google that. We got a glass of red wine, and I got a mojito for $22. So we're finally hoping to take our Seine River cruise the last full day we're here. These things are big. So we did the Seine River cruise. It was like an hour, about 40 minutes too long. But we did it. Someone wants champagne and she saw some empty seats. We're walking down the Champs. I don't know how to say it, but it's apparently like one of the most famous streets in the world. The arch is down there. So far it's just a bunch of tourists. Here we are at the Triumphant Arch. It's like the Arch de Triomphe. And this is the most popular avenue in all of Paris, and probably all of the world, one of them anyway. It's our last morning here in Paris. Julie wanted to get a croissant. One more time, vegan croissant. So check this place out. This is really cool. Like, I don't even know what this neighborhood is. I'll try and figure it out. But it's a really neat area. And then we're on our way to Disneyland. All right, so my favorite place to eat was Cloud Cakes, which is in this neighborhood, which I didn't even, nobody told me about this place, but it was awesome. It's Montevideo, something like that. So just so I can remember, but it's awesome. Got a lot of vendors and places to drink and eat down there and shops. So we're on our way in an Uber to Disneyland. So here we are. Uber driver just dropped us off at the Disneyland Hotel in Paris, the flagship hotel.